Alex,
Yes, sir.
because this vehicle has gone through an extraordinarily thorough inspection, and we have spent a ton of money reconditioning this vehicle up to nearly new, we can provide you something rather incredible.
What's that?
We can provide you a lifetime. When I say lifetime, I mean as long as you own this vehicle. Doesn't matter how many years, doesn't matter how many miles. As long as you own this vehicle, we are willing to cover the major mechanical components of your vehicle. That's the engine, the transmission, the drive axle. That includes seals and gaskets, which would be the most likely thing to fail, by the way. And seals and gaskets are an extremely expensive proposition to replace. The seals and gaskets aren't expensive, but you got to tear the engine down or the transmission down to replace them. So it's expensive. Let me give you a clue as to what's covered. By the way, you'll get a policy here. You'll get a policy just like this. Look, the engine, transmission, manual transmission, automatic transmission, drive axle, seals, gaskets, taxes, and fluids, okay? This is not like a lot of warranties that automobile dealers provide their customers. Because, by the way, and this isn't, look, you know what the consumer perception of dealer-provided used car warranties is? What's their perception? Are you texting while I'm
No,
talking?
sir. No, sir. No, sir.
Okay.
I'm just texting.
Okay. But what's the perception of used car warranties? I mean, let me answer the question for you because you guys haven't been in the business long enough to know. They think used car warranties provided by dealers suck.
Oh, yeah.
Okay? Because, in fact, most do. Let's take New Jersey as an example. In New Jersey, by law, the dealer has to provide the customer a warranty if the vehicle is 5 years old or newer and has 80,000 miles or less. Dealer's not doing this because they want to take care of the customer. Dealer's not doing this to add extra value. Dealer's doing it because legally they are required to do it. So what sort of warranties do you think they're providing?
Bullshit.
I'm going to go ahead and agree with you 100%. Most of them read like this: 1 month, 1,000 miles, internally lubricated parts of the engine only, 50% deductible. What that means is if the engine did actually blow within the first 30 days, and if it was covered because it was an internally lubricated part, and the repair was, by the way, it doesn't cost a couple $1,000s to replace an engine, it costs about $5,000 or $6,000 to replace an engine. The customer would only have to pay $2,500 to $3,000. How happy do you think they'd be?
Not so happy.
Not so happy at all. Okay? So, a lot of times these warranties are only good at one place. They're only good at the selling dealer. Okay? Where's this warranty good?
Here, any manufacturers.
Any certified service center.
Any certified service center in the U.S. or Canada. It could be an automobile dealership, it could be a Firestone, a Goodyear, a AAA,
Pep Boys.
Pep Boys, yeah, anywhere they have certified technicians, we will pay that service facility to fix the vehicle. And here's the way it works. Something breaks, customer dials a 1-800 number, okay? We say, go back to Exclusive Motor Cars. They say, well, we can't get back there. We now living in Roanoke, Virginia. No problem. Take it to any authorized repair facility. Have them call us. And then we will pay that authorized facility directly. So the customer only comes out of pocket with $100, which is the deductible. So they're not having to pay for the repair and then file a claim and wait for reimbursement. We will pay the service facility directly, okay? So it's important that you make the customer or help the customer or make the customer, as the case may be, understand that this is a quality warranty. Now, in order to keep this warranty good, what's the customer's responsibility?
Make sure they take care of their regular maintenance.
They have to follow the regularly scheduled maintenance required by the factory. Nothing more, nothing
So
less.
let's say someone skipped like a couple of thousands from getting their oil change and something happened to their engine. So if they see that they were past due when their oil change, they're not going to replace that engine?
Well, that'll depend, Baba. What happens is there's a claim. Okay, our adjusters talk to the service advisors. Our adjuster says, "Hey, how's the oil look?" And if they say it's as thick as split pea soup,
Oh yeah, they didn't do that shit.
then that oil has not been changed. Now we will give the customer a chance to prove that it's been changed, but if it hasn't been changed, chances are they're not going to be able to prove it's been changed. We will deny that type of claim. But if they miss it by 500, 1,000, 2,000 miles, we're not going to look. We're not. Number one, the oil's not going to be in that bad a shape.
Right.
We're not going to look for reasons not to pay a claim. We look for reasons to pay the claim. But we're also making sure that we're taking care of his customers. Because if someone has a bad experience with this warranty, do you think they'll ever come back here and buy another car? No, they won't. So we
Nobody either.
no, so we want to make sure the customer has a good experience. Okay. All right. So that's guarantee number one. By the way, do consumers worry about buying a used car in that they're wondering if they're buying somebody else's problem?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, look, if we can help the customer understand that we're putting it through a thorough inspection, thorough reconditioning, and then guaranteeing the mechanical reliability with a lifetime powertrain warranty, do you think that might just eliminate the customer's fear of buying somebody else's problem?
Because they'll feel like they can bring it to us if it comes up.
Yeah, absolutely. And if we can eliminate that fear, it makes it easier for the customer to say yes.